Hey everybody, welcome to another segment of This Day in Rock and Roll History. It's February 7th, 2022. We're going to go all the way back to February 7th, 1959 and bring you up to date and tell you what happened on this day in rock and roll history. So sit down, buckle up, and let's get going. February 7th, 1959, Buddy Holly was buried in Lubbock, Texas. Day the music died. February 7th, 1963, the first Beatles single, Please Please Me, was released in the U.S. on the VJ label. Capitol Records, EMI's United States label, were offered the rights to release the single in the U.S., but they turned it down. Whoa! February 7th, 1964, Pan Am Flight 101 was greeted by over 5,000 Beatles fans as it arrived in New York's JFK Airport, bringing the Beatles to the U.S. for the first time. February 7th, 1967, Robin, Maurice, and Barry Gibb, the Bee Gees, returned to the U.K. after living in Australia for 9 years. February 7th, 1969, Doors singer Jim Morrison was arrested for drunk driving and driving with no license in Los Angeles, California. Come on, light my fire. February 7th, 1969, The Who recorded Pinball Wizard at Morgan Studios in London, England. February 7th, 1970, Led Zeppelin scored their first UK #1 album with Led Zeppelin II. February 7th, 1976, Paul Simon started a 3-week run at #1 on the U.S. singles chart with 50 Ways to Leave Your Lover, the singer's first solo U.S. #1. February 7th, 1979, Stephen Stills becomes the first rock performer to record on digital equipment at the record plant in Los Angeles, California. February 7th, 1981, Kool and the Gang started a 2-week run at #1 on the U.S. singles chart with Celebration, the group's first #1. February 7th, 1981, John Lennon was at #1 on the UK singles chart with Woman, an ode to his wife Yoko Ono. It was Lennon's third #1 in 7 weeks after his death on December 8th, 1980. February 7, 1987, George Michael and Aretha Franklin were at #1 on the UK singles chart with I Knew You Were Waiting. February 7, 2008, Amy Winehouse was told she could not perform at this year's Grammy Awards ceremony because her visa had been turned down by the embassy in London. The singer was up for 6 Grammys that year. All right, that was This Day in Rock and Roll History on February 7th. And I hope you got a lot out of it. And if you want more, there's a link down below. You can click on that and get all the information you want. I just hit the highlights. I just skim over the top for you. But if you want to get deeper into it, there's a link in the description down below. Click on that. It'll give you a lot more than this old man can. But listen, if you want to make some rock and roll history with me, send me your material. I'll wrap a show around it. It looks a hell of a lot like this. We'll get you out there. I'm on YouTube, Odyssey, Rumble, Facebook. I'm in a whole bunch of groups on Facebook. I send music out all the time, all around the world. So, send it to me through the news 2020 at gmail.com. I'll be happy to do it. And until I hear from you, this is this old man Pelvin saying good night.